friends, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about how branding photography can help you gain followers. This is not a trick, this is not a spam, this is not clickbait. This is real things that can help you grow your following and how branding photography helps that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to be breaking down 3 different ways branding photography can help you gain followers. And it may sound like a trick, it may sound like, oh, these are too good to be true, but seriously, coming from a branding photographer, these can truly help you. And I've seen how doing this, not only for myself, but for my clients, how much it's helped them. So first off, having branding photography shows your brand consistency. Like I've been saying on and on, is that having a consistent brand and having that shown across all the channels you appear on is super key to help your audience identify with you. Coming in April, little shameless plug, I will be having a course that I'm releasing all about brand consistency and learning about your brand and finalizing that and fine-tuning that. And then also figuring out a plan for yourself and your brand for how to show up on all the channels you want to show up on, and if there's some that you need to drop and not use and some that you want to use. So stay tuned for that. I'll leave the link in the description about how you can sign up for it and get the email so you know right when it goes live. So the first thing is keeping your brand consistent. You're showing a consistent look and a consistent vibe that your audience can immediately identify with. Like, let's think for Target, for example. When you see Target photography, even without their Target logo on it, you know it's Target. And that is what you need for your brand. You need that signature look. I mean, it doesn't need to be a signature filter or anything, but you need to have look and style and language that then your audience goes, oh yeah, I know who that is. That's so-and-so photography, or that's so-and-so planning, or whatever it may be. So the first thing is brand consistency. The second thing is that it shows that you will invest time and money in things that matter. So this may seem kind of silly, but if you're investing the time and the money into getting professional photos taken of yourself, then it shows that you value different services and things that you know will help your business. Because if you think about it, you don't want to go to a website or you don't want to invest in a company if their website looks like half done, or the links don't work, or the photography is completely off. Like, you don't want to invest in that because it looks cheap. Investing in branding photography is going to not make you look cheap, especially if you hire a good branding photographer. And every branding photographer is different. Even if you find a photographer in your area and you swap headshots, that is like a step in the right direction, because you have that professional photo of yourself showing that you take the time and the effort and sometimes the money, most likely the money, to put in time and effort, which then it will show to your clients and your audience that you are going to put the time and effort into them, into whatever product you sell, whatever service you provide. You are putting in the time and money for that, which we all know that you are, but having those professional photos backs it up and shows that much more that you're willing to put in this time and this effort into something that's really, truly important. And the third thing is that it shows your professionalism. Like I was saying before, it shows that you invest the time and money, but it also shows that you're a professional. You're willing to invest, you're willing to get things done right, and you're willing to get the job done, for more or less to say. But you're willing to do the steps that you need to, even though it may be more difficult, it may take more time, it may X, Y, and Z. It's all going to help you in the end run, because it's going to show that you know what you're doing, even though you may not, but it's going to show that you know what you're doing and you're willing to take the steps in order to look professional. I mean, if you go onto any LinkedIn profile, anyone who has a selfie as their profile picture, you're like, Are you that professional though? Like, you want to see a profile that's filled out, that has a nice headshot, that shows how professional you're going to be in the service and or the product that you're going to provide to that client and your audience. Like, those are the things that it may not be like blatantly like, I'm a professional, I have a headshot, but subconsciously that's what you're going to think, and that's what those other people are going to think. So I challenge you to go on Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be, and just search different businesses that are related to yours or similar to yours, and just kind of compare and see like what are ones that you gravitate towards, that you would invest in, and take note of why. Like, look at their photography, look at these things, because the ones that are more successful, believe it or not, do have good branding photography, which shows all these things that I listed, which will then help you grow your follower count, because they're going to be like, okay, they're a professional, they know what they're doing, they're willing to invest the money in this, and I can see clearly what they're doing, and it's on brand. It's not like way out of left field, some selfie from 3 years ago. It's consistent. They know what to expect, so they know what to expect from you and your product or service. So I hope this helped you understand how branding photography can really help you and really help you grow. Again, I'll leave the link below to the course that's releasing in April, as well as my website for any service-related needs. If you are interested in working with me, that will be linked below, and you'll see all the services that I do provide, as well as the realm of what I provide. I want to service any small business owner that I can, but I am one person, but I will help you as much as I can. Make sure you give this video a like if you like it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I post a new video. Check out the link below for our merch line, which is for the Create Conversations podcast. And if you don't know about the podcast, check the last video that was released, which is most likely a podcast, where I talk to all sorts of entrepreneurs about topics that really aren't talked about in the creative space. So you can follow me on Instagram at Vanessa Jordan Photo. Again, I'll leave a link to my website below. And until next time, bye guys.